Welcome back, everybody. This morning, a local business finding a way to rebound from the challenges of the pandemic by getting your kids interested in science. Thimble is a tech company for kids. Last spring, they were working mostly with schools, but when schools shut their doors to in-person learning, the Buffalo-based company pivoted, and now they're selling STEM kits directly to families so kids can get that hands-on experience many of them are missing from home. New this morning, we're looking at just how this company switched gears and how it's getting the gears turning for kids. They're online coding classes designed for kids.
What gets kids interested? Video games, movies, fictional characters, robots in general.
These kits and classes created by Thimble have everything kids need to master some serious STEM projects from home, to get them looking beyond the phones, computers, and televisions they use every day.
What's underneath that technology, so they can just start to really think about, okay, this is how the world is made up.
The kits were popular in schools pre-pandemic. When schools shut their doors, Thimble founder Oscar Pedroso took the company straight to the source, mailing kits directly to kids' homes.
Once every 3 months, and then in between those deliveries, every week you're getting those classes. So each of the lessons that you're receiving online prepares you for the next kit.
The project starts small.
A lot of our beginner kits are meant for quick wins.
In this project, you'll make an LED blink on and off.
Because we find that as soon as you see that LED light up, the kids are like, oh wow, I could do this.
They get more advanced and more impressive over time.
And now you're ready to program your Wi-Fi robot.
Spencer Lenahan's in 7th grade at City Honors and has been doing Thimble kits for a couple of years. Check out one of his most recent projects, a mini piano.
So then you press these keys, it sends a signal through this wire to the board, and then if it was plugged in, it'd be plugged into the computer, and then the computer would make some sounds.
His dad says he's impressed with how quickly his son picked up the concepts from the online classes.
I don't have any of these skills myself in terms of tinkering or coding, so I think the fact that there is the online help in the community and the classes is a really big advantage.
There's also an emphasis on what keeps kids interested. This is the general reaction when they get the kit to make a video game controller.
Pretty excited, especially down the line when they know they can program it to their Xbox or Sony PlayStation.
You can get a kit subscription or just buy one to try. Pedroso says the idea is just to expose kids to STEM because it might spark an interest they didn't know they had.
Little things that kids nowadays take for granted, but they really don't know how this technology is made of. And so we really try to put that in front of them and get them to build it.
So Thimble is shipping to all 50 states. They're shipping across the world, China, Japan, Australia, and they're getting a lot of interest right now because we don't know what summer camp is going to look like and if they're going to have them. So a lot of parents thinking about getting things for their kids to do. Ed put all the information about all the kits and all the classes right now online. And I had to laugh when I was editing that as Spencer was explaining his mini piano to me, because I looked at my face and my jaw's just on the floor because I don't have these skills either. I think it's amazing that kids are learning them so early.
Okay, so I'm really glad that you're emphasizing that, Katie, because what I thought was most impressive about this story that you did was what the dad had to say. He said, I don't have any of these skills myself in terms of tinkering or coding, so I think the fact that there's online classes and an online community is a big advantage. It's a huge advantage for these kids who in the future will use these skills to become God knows what, but make a lot of money doing it, to say the least.
Right?
Katie, thank you.